out, and many of them who even appear don't get the right kind of environment, right kind of motivation, right kind of guidance. Second, it is a very, very grueling journey, as you have experienced for 4 years, I have experienced, and others experience. So every aspirant, successful or unsuccessful, goes through that phases of depression, that feeling of failure. He goes through that. He has to cut himself off from the social media, from the family, from other things, and bear the taunts of family members, sometimes college friends, sometimes college teachers. So my aim of writing this book, or my inspiration for writing this book, was to motivate lakhs of aspirants in the country who have this dream of becoming an IAS officer, but they don't take that kind of step to move it forward because of lack of confidence. So I have selected people from very, very humble backgrounds to show that yes, the other people who are getting successful are just like you. Their family background is just like you. They have not, all of them have not studied in IITs. They have studied in normal colleges. Some of them were average students in the school or college, but they could still do it. So that people get motivated. And the second purpose is to provide them important takeaways from every story, important, I would say, success mantras, important cautions while they are preparing. So I want to tell all these to a large gathering or large group of people, large group of dreaming aspirants. So I have the chapter 8 in this book, which is Becoming an IAS Officer, the Success Mantras, which tells you about different stages of the exam, what to be careful about during your preparations, how to approach each stage of the exam, be it prelims, mains or interviews. And also in the appendix there is a list of books which these 7 heroes of the book, they studied, the notes and books and other periodicals and newspapers. So that without going to a coaching institute, you get sufficient guidance to appear and to write this exam, and not only write this exam but become successful.
Great. So, some stories are meant to be told. Some stories are meant to be written. And in this book, you'll see 2 stories which stand out. One is of Anjali, who became visually challenged when she got a brain TB. She fought against all odds and emerged victorious in civil services examination. Second is one of Bharat, whom I know sir knows personally, who was living in the domestic health quarters, as his mother was a domestic health with one of the IAS officers. It was his resolve when he declared that I'll soon be shifting over to the Bangla one day. And he emerged victorious. So sir, beyond UPSC, I feel that there is an underlying story or a thread which connects all of these stories, and that happens to be one of grit and determination, which is relevant not just in UPSC, but in any walk of life when you're pursuing a passion with all your heart. So the book is relevant not just for UPSC, but in all walks of life. I'd really like to hear your thoughts about it, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So first, I would be very happy to tell some more about Bharat. Bharat is one of the heroes of this book, and he was born in the servants' quarter of an IAS officer. And when he was about 3 or 4 years, they were thrown out of that quarter because that quarter was vacant for some time. The next officer did not occupy the quarter, so servants can't live without the main officer staying there. And then he landed up in the servant quarter of another IAS officer, and fortunately that IAS officer is me. So he landed up with us. His mother worked with us for 6 years, and this boy, it's a really very inspiring story that from that servant quarter he went on to become an engineer through his hard work, through help